The time has come, Netflix fans. Outer Banks Season 3 is finally here, and those who follow the addicting teen show have no doubt stayed up late to start binging. The highly anticipated season debuted in the early hours of February 23, bringing us back to the OBX and the Pogue Life. After the events of Season 2, the Pogues are still living on their own in Poguelandia, but they must get back to reality eventually. Outer Banks Season 3 sees the return of John Bees, Chase Stokes, Dad Big John, Charles Halford, along with a new treasure hunt and new threats. And of course, it's not all action and adventure in this show. There's also romance. And John B. and Sarah, Madeline Klein, aren't the only ones caught in their feels this time around. Spoilers ahead for Outer Banks Season 3. Throughout the first 2 seasons of Outer Banks, it's pretty evident that JJ, Rudy Panko, has feelings for Kiera, Madison Bailey. But so does Pope, Jonathan Davis, and even John B. and Kiera had a moment early on. So needless to say, the situation for JJ is complicated. But in Outer Banks Season 3, JJ and Kiera go through some ups and downs that fortunately end on a high note. It takes a long time for them to get there, though. With Kiera's parents being kooks, they do not understand her way of life and definitely do not approve of her friends, especially JJ. And when JJ ends up stealing from Kiera's dad in Season 3, she's in hot water even more. Her parents end up sending her away to a place called Kitty Hawk, a nature camp for kids with behavioral issues. This comes at a critical time when the rest of the Pogues are headed to South America to find Big John. JJ decides to go rescue Kiera from Kitty Hawk, and that's when their relationship finally progresses. Do Ki and JJ end up together in Outer Banks Season 3? Kiera and JJ do end up together in Outer Banks Season 3, which is something fans have been wanting to happen for so long. When JJ sneaks into Kitty Hawk in the middle of the night and finds Kiera, he apologizes for stealing from her dad and she tells him she loves him. He says it back and they share a kiss, which hilariously has the other bunkers cheering. JJ sneaks Kiera out of there and they're able to reunite with the rest of the Pogues.